Hi friends, welcome to day 21 of the 25 push-ups for 25 days challenge to bring awareness to mental health. Yesterday we talked about breakfast and depression, so today I thought I'd go into detail of my power breakfast that I have every morning that I've been doing for the last few weeks actually. And after that, after the 25 push-ups, I'll go into, I want to revisit the DB method and attempt to do a high intensity interval training with that machine. My whole body is super sore from yesterday, my arms, my core, my quads, that the only thing I have left in me is probably doing a butt workout with the DB method. So my power breakfast consists of yogurt, which has 17 grams of protein, cinnamon for its anti-inflammatory effects, 1 tablespoon of Chia Seeds, which has 4 grams of fat and 2.5 grams of protein, and 1 tablespoon of Hemp Seed, which has 4.5 grams of fat and 3 grams of protein, 1/3 cup of pumpkin seed and flax granola, which has 4.5 grams of fat and 2.5 grams of protein. Mix it up a little bit. And 1/3 cup of blueberries to give it that extra crunchy snap. This is the Batman power breakfast. Then I'll try to chug down 32 ounces of water. Also, I'll have mate tea. And I'll sweeten it with some cranberry juice. Apparently, there's 17 grams of sugar in 1 serving, which is 8 ounces. So I only put 2 ounces to reduce the sugar to around 4 grams. And I'll also take a few vitamin supplements. According to the Simple Science Fitness website, most supplements are a waste of money, but there are a handful that have been shown to provide potential benefits. The most beneficial are whey, pea protein, vitamin D3, fish oil, creatine, and caffeine from black coffee or tea. So the vitamins I take are omega-3 fish oil, vitamin D3, and calcium. Even though calcium wasn't included in the Simple Science Fitness list, the reason why is because about 6 to 8 months ago, I had a really difficult time running up 3 flights of stairs with a backpack loaded with 2 laptops and hard drives, and my knees were hurting, and I was trying all sorts of things like stretching, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So then I just happened to try calcium, and all of a sudden I was able to run upstairs again. It fixed my joints, my knees. So calcium. I also drink milk to get calcium. The lactose-free kind, that really helps too, besides the gummies, which are super tasty in the morning. It's a nice treat. And then about an hour later, I'm starving again, so I have to have power breakfast number 2, which includes a small piece of fruit and 2 tablespoons of sunflower seed spread, which has about 16 grams of fat and 7 grams of protein. Then I take my water bottle and pour about a third of the water bottle into a little mixer, and I mix in some keto collagen protein powder, which has 5 grams of fat and 10 grams of protein. And then I'll pour a half a cup of milk, lactose-free milk, which has about 6.5 grams of protein. And then I'll throw in a cheese stick for another 7 grams of fat and 5 grams of protein. And altogether, that power breakfast is about roughly 1,000 calories, which is half the calories I need for the rest of the day. As you can see here, breakfast number 1 is roughly 476 calories, and super breakfast number 2 is around 450 calories, so that's about 900 something calories. Most of it consists of healthy fats and protein, instead of a whole lot of carbs, like candy canes and frosted flakes. Yesterday, it was interesting learning about breakfast and depression, and that one final article that had this contradictory statement about not even needing breakfast. But it was really all about intermittent fasting, and instead of having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're really having brunch and dinner, 2 meals within a certain span of time from about, I believe, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and the rest is more like a 14, 16-hour fast. So that there's a lot of science behind that. Just watch yesterday's video. I don't want to go into it right now. So let me show you some stats real quick. So when I first started this challenge on July 4th, I was weighing about 165.5 pounds. Maybe I'll lose some weight after this. 25 push-ups. And then over the course of the last 3 weeks, I dropped down to 157.7 pounds. In the morning on an empty stomach, I do look more slim. It's weird though, later in the day, after eating food, you start to look more bloated. I'm gonna try to reduce my body fat percentage in the next few days. In the first week or two, I initially was in a 1,000 calorie deficit. So in the first few weeks, I was cutting a lot of weight because I was eating only about 1,500 calories per day while burning 2,500. This is what's week 2 look like. Then I started eating a little bit more, about 1,800 calories, and then I started eating a lot more, about close to 2,000 calories, but I've been losing weight. I feel like drinking 64 ounces of water has something to do with it because I'm not as hungry, and it allowed me to eat less and feel satiated throughout the day. And my power breakfast in the last few weeks, I'm already eating 1,000 calories, so the rest of the day I'm kind of only focused on eating vegetables and meats and proteins, plant-based proteins. So I think that's allowed me to cut a lot of weight on top of all the exercise I've been doing. I do like the idea of that intermittent fasting, so I'm going to try to incorporate that in the next few days. Eating after 10 a.m. all the way up to 7 p.m. and just no more food after that and see what happens. I don't know. I really want to get these abs back, dude. All right, now it's time for the 25 push-ups, and after that I'll do a high interval intensity training with a DB method. So with these set of push-ups, I'm going to try to go a bit more advanced with honing in on the precise center of gravity in my body. And I hope I don't mess up, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, my body is really sore from yesterday, so I'm gonna have to do like about 5 minutes of stretching beforehand. Oh my God. Oh, dang it. Oh, 13. Oh my God. 18, 19, 20. Oh, 22, 23, 24, 25. My arms are super fatigued from last night. I did a resistance band workout and I couldn't get past it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next time. Man, I had my center of gravity down to the precise point while I was over those balls, but then my chest and shoulders were just gave up on me. It was from those resistance cable workout that I did last night. All right, so it's time to move on into the high intensity interval training.